Okay, right, it is big, scary, evil, orky boss type thing time. Yeah, that makes sense? Yeah. We have to go and fight the big orc, what did they call it? Orc Space Hulk is what it's called. Sort of an asteroid, sort of a destroyed, mashed up ship from warp storms, and sort of orcified. So it's going to be covered in lots of big scary guns and lots of Dakar. If you know what Dakar is, you know what orcs are already. If you don't, orcs are orcs, same as Lord of the Rings, but in this they can survive in space for some reason. And yeah, I figure I'm going to take my bigger ships, so I'm going to grab a battleship and a couple of cruisers. Dakar is just more guns, so here we go. Really beautiful cinematic shots in this game. Look at the size of it, it's huge. It also looks like other random ships mashed together. And yeah, orcs are mental, you might have noticed. So I have to kill this thing. I've got a theory about it though. I figure I'm going to kill the smaller ships, kind of protecting it first before I get involved with that too much, because I'm guessing it's probably going to take me a while to... Jeez, look at the spikes on it to kill it. It looks like it's got some weird giant mouth thing going on there as well, isn't it? It is literally just bits of ship mashed together. That's orcs for you. Right. Okay, slight cut there so I could get my camera angle right. For some reason it gave me some really weird camera angle. As I said before, the game really is begging for you to just zoom out that little bit more so you can get a bit more of the map in. It would look so much better with a bit more of the map in. Really would. And check this out. Here is what I'm fighting. Huge, great big Space Hulk, I guess. Yeah, big monstrosity of a thing. Blimey. Okay. The you see up on the top right, the big old red blob. That's what I'm fighting. And on the left is my ships. That gives you a little bit of a size comparison as well. It's quite large. And I've bought like 3 ships. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right then, let's get stuck in, shall we? Oh blimey, here we go. Right, what do we got? Lots of torpedoes for firing it. I reckon's a good idea. And not get too close, because I'm assuming since it's so massive, if I get too close I'm just going to fly into it. Luckily it's not exactly moving fast, so we can probably get away with just circling it, I think. And of course one of my ships. Yep, ship's gone its own direction. Why bother following the other two that just want to fly into this asteroid field over here? Thankfully I've got another, I think that's another large cruiser, it might be a battleship from somebody else's force with us, but he's just getting mashed up by smaller ships. You see one just flew straight into the side of him. That's the orcs for you. And we try and get some decent broadsides on this thing. I don't really want to get too close to it or in front of it. It's firing like lightning bolts and everything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's why I don't want to get too close to it. Go on, get your foot down, keep out of the way of it, because I'm guessing if this thing rams me, I've had it. Especially given that it's just like an asteroid with a rocket on the back. It's hitting quite hard. Thankfully, I grabbed all my strongest ships, strongest and largest ships when I made my selection, as you might have noticed. Oh, as I said, I've got my battleship. I've not used the battleship a lot. I'm kind of worried I'm going to lose it, really. I don't want to get it too smashed up. I'm hoping, since I've got rid of the older, I say I've got rid of them, they're kind of on my side. This is the Orc War Boss. We should do quite well out of this once we get rid of this guy. And since none of my stuff's dead yet, and I've done a considerable amount of damage to him, I think we should just do this. And while I'm at it, you may have also noticed that the game is extremely quiet. I watched back one of my other videos, and I know I had been kind of mucking around with the sound, turning things down, turning things up so you could hear what they were saying. it's written on the screen. Watch it in high resolution if you're really interested in what they're saying. But they're just kind of arguing amongst each other, and I figured it made more sense because a lot of the volumes in this are a bit quirky. I've noticed even when you start the game, if you've got the game volume turned down, the intro credits are really loud, and I can't seem to do anything about it. It gets a bit annoying, to be completely honest. And I just figured I'd just talk over what's happening. You can see what's happening. You can read it if you're really that interested in the story. And don't get me wrong, it is a great story. I'm really enjoying this storyline, but hopefully I've done a similar sort of thing to what I did with Fallout with this, is give you just enough to keep you interested but not to ruin the story, because I'm assuming from the storyline I've had so far is it gives you different options so you can have a slightly different storyline. But I don't want to ruin the story. If you like the game enough to go and play it yourself, or you're playing it and you're playing it a different way from me, I don't want to spoil it with like giving you too many hints as to what's actually going on. So obviously there's boss battles in it, which is what I'm doing now, and obviously there's been a few things going on. Like I've mentioned, I've lost certain planets and I've sided with the Eldar, but I don't want to tell you too many more details, otherwise I think I'd spoil it, which is why I've sort of left out a few of the cinematic trailery type parts as well. But yeah, hopefully that sort of explains what I've done with this video. If you don't like it, let me know. I realise not a lot of people are kind of interested in this, because a lot of people are here to watch Minecraft, which is perfectly fine because I love Minecraft. But if you're enjoying these videos and you like what I've done with this one, let me know. If you don't, also let me know, and I'll go back to doing it the way I was doing it. I'll have a little change around. I like trying new different things with these videos though. And I do enjoy making other gaming videos and stuff, as I used to do. I say I used to do, I haven't done it for a little while, but we've almost finished this fella off now. A few more pops at him and he should be gone. That little ship there is just being taken to pieces. Here we go.
My secret weapons gonna crumb all of you!
Admiral, the Orc must have captured the cyclonic torpedo from an ancient Imperial ship, possibly from the era of the Great Crusade. These are used for exterminatus.
Basically he blew himself up, I think. That was pretty cool. Although he's still there, I think there's a bit of a glitch in the game here. It kind of froze a little bit, and I thought it was going to crash, I honestly did. But yeah, it's all finished, and I won. I killed the big evil boss thing. I didn't lose a ship, which I thought was kind of cool. I was really pleased by that, especially since I only took 3. I kind of want them to go with the capping. It just give you like, here you go, you can take all of your ships at once. I think that would be really cool. I don't know if the game would cope with it, but I think that would be really cool. Right, there's a little cinematic thingy coming up, so I'm going to let that roll, but I'm going to leave you here. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!
The Orc Horde is a beast. Destroy the head, the body dies. Without their war loss, the Orc ships become easy prey. One by one, we hunted them down, dispensing the Emperor's implacable wrath upon their Xenos vessels. Our attacks scattered their ships, and the once fearsome Greek